story is called Joseph Had a Little Overcoat. And what is on his overcoat? It looks like there might be holes in his overcoat. And his face looks surprised. We'll find out why he's surprised, but that's his overcoat. He wears it to keep warm. Joseph had a little overcoat. It was old and worn, and look, he has lots of patches. They sewed patches on the holes so he could keep on wearing it because it's so comfortable. So he made a jacket out of it. Oh, he changed it. So now he cut it in half and made a jacket. And he went to the fair. So he made it, it looks like brand new now that he cut it. Joseph had a little jacket. It got old and worn. Look what happened to it. It has lots of jagged edges and more patches all over it. And he's holding some milk from the cow and his face looks a little surprised again. So let's find out what he does next. He made a vest out of it. So he changed the coat, made a vest which doesn't have any arms, so you don't see any of the patches or the broken edges. And he danced at his nephew's wedding. Joseph had a little vest. It got old and worn, so he wore it so much, now that part is worn. Oh, look who's peeking in the window. So he made a scarf out of it. So he just took it, cut it, and wrapped it around his neck to keep him warm. And he sang in the men's chorus. And look, they're all wearing, a lot of them are wearing scarves, just like he has a scarf on. Joseph had a little scarf and it got old and worn. So now he has patches on his scarf. Let's find out what he does next with it. He made a necktie out of it. He just cut a thin strip and made a tie. And he went to visit his married sister in the city. Joseph had a little necktie and it got old and worn. So what do you think he could make next with it? Something smaller. Let's find out what's something smaller than a tie. He made a handkerchief out of it and he wrapped it around his neck and he drank a glass of hot tea with lemon. Joseph had a little handkerchief. It was old and worn. There it is. Let's see what you should do next with it. So he made a button out of it. Wow, he made a button. Where did he put the button? And he used it to fasten his suspenders. So there they are. They hold up his pants and he sewed a button on it. Joseph had a little button. One day he lost it. He couldn't find his button anywhere. He's looking. Now he had nothing. He couldn't find it. And one of his little things is missing a button now. So Joseph made a book about it, which shows you can always make something out of nothing. So he made a book. And so you can always make something out of nothing. You can change things, and that's what he did.